UMass Amherst, pro-Palestinian protesters are back with another encampment on the flagship campus of the state's largest public university. Welcome everyone to Western Mass News at 4. I'm Chris Pisano.
And I'm Abby Carnevale. It's a renewed effort for the university to divest from military companies tied to the school and the Israel-Hamas war. Western Mass News reporter Wesley Days is live from the encampment with what's happening now. And Wesley, what does it look like out there?
Yeah, Abby and Chris, with barriers and barricades, they're blocking this encampment to make sure that their demands are met. I want you to look at the ground right now. All the way, it's paved with some of these students' demands. Divest from genocide. You can see some of the writing as they come. Free the people. Divest the occupation now. All of this in an effort to make sure that the University of Massachusetts Amherst officials are hearing their point of view. We're talking about pro-Palestinian people and protesters here at this rally right now, Abby and Chris. Now, we were just told a few minutes ago that pro-Palestinian protest negotiators who were picked by those protesters are now meeting with UMass officials about their demands. And talking about those demands, Abby and Chris, we're talking specifically about calling for the disclosure and divesting from military companies tied to both the conflict in the campus, dropping the charges against students arrested in an October sit-in regarding the same issue, and for police to be removed from campus. Now, you may remember that they did have tents up a few weeks ago when this first encampment took place. Those tents were not allowed. The university made that clear to students who set up an encampment last week. They responded by taking those tents down the next day. Now, I want you to meet some of the people here on campus at this rally and at this encampment right now. We're going to start with a student protester speaking about the demands that they have for university officials at this hour.
We have a negotiation team comprising of faculty, graduate students, undergraduate students willing to negotiate with the administration. However, the moment any law enforcement officer touches any of our comrades here at the encampment, there will be no negotiation. UMass Chancellor Reyes has invited dialogue with appointed negotiators from the student coalition, but has repeatedly declined to meet with them. The encampment will remain until UMass enforces our demands.
Now, also, these student protesters are not alone, Abby and Chris. They're out here with faculty members, the same people that they are taught by every single day. Those professors are making a human chain to ensure that this encampment stays locked and ready throughout the night. I want you to meet one of those faculty members. He's a history professor here at the University of Massachusetts. Listen to why he's here today.
We want to show our support of the students and their right to assemble and protest nonviolently, and I think we also share their outrage at the persistent, prolonged, and ongoing slaughter of people in Gaza with the complicity of the United States government and with universities like our own.
I want to give you one more look at the roads before I let you go right now, Abby and Chris. You can see they're still riding on them at this hour. People have lined the lawn right behind the encampment here. We'll have more details coming up at the top of our hour here on Western Mass News. And if there's any new developments before that time, we'll make sure to get those to you on air and online. Reporting live in Amherst, Wesley Days, Western Mass News.